look beautiful.
Thank you.
And now you are totally back on top of your world, aren't you?
I am back.
So great.
I am.
You went like into a really, really dark and...
I went into a hole.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
I did. But I pulled myself back out, crawled out slowly, and now I'm here. Yeah,
and you
I'm
look
at the
like you're
Rosanne
here.
show.
No, you look like you're here in every way,
Yeah.
too.
I'm very happy.
Because I saw you on Howard Stern, and I was really worried about you then.
Oh, my goodness.
Was that like the lowest of the low point that you went to?
That was the very low. And Howard Stern is a very low man. He shows this interview over and over, at least once a month. I mean, it's like I'm doing these things now. I'm like, ugh. But it's...
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
He's very mean, yeah. Actually, he's a really cool guy,
Yeah.
but for showing that, I could...
Was that like a cold slap in your face, though, to see it, and made you wake up, maybe?
Yeah.
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 So sometimes it's kind to be cruel,
Yeah, but
right?
it's not to keep picking at you,
Right.
yeah. Because, you know, some producers and things think that, you know, God, what's wrong with her? She,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, we
she's
were all
going
worried
on.
about you, honey.
Oh, I was worried about me.
Yeah, you went off the deep end.
I went up too fast.
On a bungee cord.
Oh, yeah.
I saw you on that, too. Like, you went on a
Swan dives. I said, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out gracefully, so, yeah.
And you were very graceful.
Yeah, I did. It was great.
Well, what happened to you to make you pull it back in?
My son, me, I remember one day he knocked on my door. I was like really depressed, and I was just in my little room, you know, all I did was eat and watch TV, and I did, you know, the outside world was just numb to me. And he knocked on the door and he was like, "Mommy, can I get you anything?" And the look on his face, it was just like, you either get up now and do what you need to do and pull yourself out of this, or go pack in and go back home. So,
And it took you a while too, didn't it?
it did, and the first time that I tried to pull myself up was, I started working out, and all these people from London came to where I was working out and showing all these fat pictures. And
Let's say
Anna
you've
Nicole
lost over 100 pounds,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Anna Nicole?
over 100 pounds.
That's amazing discipline.
But the headlines and things were like Anna Nicole plumping it out, and so I crawled
they're
back
mean.
in my hole.
Yeah.
And it took me a while, and then I just did it myself. I just lost it myself. And
Did you find like some really deep core of yourself that you could go to like some belief, or where was that place?
I got very spiritual. I prayed a lot on my knees. I got into my son because I was thinking how I just kind of not pushed him aside, but was not completely there for him.
Well, it seemed like that it was so hard for you, kind of like it was for me, to have all that fame when you were just like pretty much like
Nothing.
from a small town, and you weren't. First, you like feel the love of fame, don't you?
Oh yeah, they love you at first, and you're like,
Yeah.
and you're way up here, and you're like, yeah.
You're like,
and then
finally, and then
and you go crazy.
Yeah.
You go crazy, and then you crash, you burn, and then people hate you. And all these tabloids and everybody just, you know, and then you're like, you know, no one loves me, what do I do?
So I always felt like you were just like a down-home girl that like
Oh, sure.
spun out, because there's just, you know, I mean, you have there's no guile in you. You have a lot of innocence and stuff. I think that's why your fans stuck with you and
Yeah.
stuff, because
Yeah, I think so.
you could tell you were just like a small-town girl that just got.
Oh, sure, got whisked away.
And you married that old guy. What was that about? Like, you really love this guy, though. I mean, I believe that you really love that guy.
This man took me out of a very, very horrible place, and it's not like people think, you know, I just met this man and I married him. I knew this man for 5 years before I married him. He pulled me out of a horrible place. You know, I worked in this very, very horrible place where I could be really a bad person today. And he took me out of that place. He saved my life. And in return, I saved his. And I loved him. He took care of me. He took care of my son. And I loved him for that. And I loved him, and he wanted to marry me. You know, I said, no, I want to make a name for myself first, which I did. And it was like every week he was like, marry me, you know, different ring, like, yeah, this is, you know, this is great. Finally, you know, I decided.
He gave you a different ring? No, I have to be nosy
all
about
the time.
it. Every week he gave you
All
a
the
different
time.
diamond ring?
All the time.
What a cool guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very, very generous
Oh,
man,
yeah.
huh?
He was very, very generous.
We're going to go to commercial. When we come back, Anna Nicole and I are going to go head-to-head in a battle of scandals. Stick around. Okay. Now, I want you to tell us all how happy you are. I met him because you have your boyfriend here, and you said that he's the first young, handsome man you've ever dated.
Yes,
Tell us why.
Why? I don't know. Always growing up, I dated older men. You don't have to train them, you know. They know all that, and girls don't come up to them, and you don't have to worry about the jealousy thing. And I don't know. I just always stuck to older men until my man.
That's so cool. And you met him. Tell that story because it's so romantic.
Oh, okay.
Or else I have to tell it. I love that story.
Okay, I was in the BVI's, and I was doing a job, and it was for Corvo Gold. So I had to drink this tequila, that's what I call it. And my stomach was getting really irritated. I knew that barf if I did not have some mashed potatoes. I needed some mashed potatoes. So I don't think they understood me. I kept saying, I need mashed potatoes, and they didn't understand. This went on and on and on and on. I need some mashed potatoes. So finally, you know, this guy, he comes and he brings me a big old plate with this one baked potato. I'm like, obviously, I was like, I need mashed potatoes.
I've been there needing mashed potatoes.
Yeah, this gentleman gets up, comes over, walks over to me, and goes, bam, now they're mashed. I looked up at him,
How
and it was
sexy
like,
is that?
love at first sight.
And here he is, right
there. There he is.
Stand up and wave. And his name's Jonathan.
His name is Jonathan.
And he's very nice.
He's very nice.
To your son.
He's very nice to my son. He's
Cool.
very good to me.
That's good.
He doesn't fight with me. He's very sweet, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to going for the mean guys, you know. Except for my husband, he was very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you got in with some mean guys.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one, and yeah, he was mean
Well,
too.
we don't need to bring that up.
I'm glad you got away from mean guys, though.
Me too.
That's a big step in a woman's life to get
Oh,
away
yeah.
from mean guys.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we're going to play this game called Me or Anna Nicole, and we have our two contestants, Francine and Michael. Now, here comes the music. I'll read you the subject of a tabloid story, and our contestants will determine if it was your scandal or mine.
Because we have so many.
Okay, me or Anna Nicole. Ready? Okay. Me or Anna Nicole. Who was booked on a battery charge after getting drunk at the Beverly Hills Hotel? Michael?
Anna.
That's correct.
Hey.
Me or Anna Nicole. Who cheated on her first husband with a one-legged actor?
Go.
Michael.
Both. I have no idea.
Actually, that was me. And I have to say, though, that these are like, we're only talking about tabloid headlines. We're not saying if they're true or not. See, these were things that were in the tabloids, but we can neither confirm
They're
nor
all
deny the truth of those allegations.
Absolutely.
But we just want you to guess whose story it is, right?
Right.
Me or Anna Nicole? Whose boobs exploded due to an infection from her implant? Francine.
Anna.
Yes, that's correct.
You know, that's been in the headlines forever.
So your boob exploded?
Every headline. I mean, it's like every other month my boob would explode, you know?
It's a good one,
I don't
though.
understand it.
It's a
I don't
good story,
understand it.
huh?
Yeah, it's a great story.
Oh, check this out. Who did Fidel Castro and Saddam Hussein have a crush on? Michael.
Anna.
No, me.
Really?
That was great. I felt
That
good
was a
about
good
those stories. Yeah. At first it was
That felt
Castro,
so
and then
good.
after I sang the national anthem, they came out with the same story, but it said Saddam Hussein.
Oh, yeah?
Me or Anna Nicole?
Okay.
Whose former housekeeper charged that she was drugged, harassed, and kept prisoner? Francine.
Anna's.
Correct. You had to like go to court for that one, right?
Oh, yeah, it was slavery. She worked for me 3 years, guys, okay? Sex slavery, imprisonment, as I was traveling around the world, by the way. Yeah.
You didn't have to pay her any money, did you?
No.
Oh, good.
It went to court. It was, she won
So
because
ridiculous.
my husband got sick, and she won because I could not go to a deposition. She won. I had to appeal this. It took years. And finally I won because they're like, what a ridiculous story. But they actually let this woman win.
Well, anyone can sue you when you're famous, which is another thing that can drive you to drink, right?
Oh, yeah.
You have to be in court every
I was
single
there
day for
once.
hours and hours. Me or Anna Nicole? Who is impregnating her child because she is unable to have her own baby? Francine.
Rosanne.
That's correct. That was The Star from 1998. Me or Anna Nicole? Who decided not to buy a home in Bel Air after tarot cards proved it was haunted? Michael.
Rosanne.
That's correct. It was me. And actually, that one is true. Who wandered into a bar mitzvah and danced suggestively with the guest of honor? Michael.
Anna.
That was the best. That was the greatest. Did you?
Oh my gosh. They begged me to go in there and dance with Scott. I didn't even know what a bar mitzvah was. I know now. But I didn't even know what it was. And they were showing me how to do the round, you know, little dance.
The hora.
The dance.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, the mother got jealous and she needed to pay for the bar mitzvah. So, hey, sue Anna. I mean, go on talk shows and make money for it. Why not?
People are
People's
crazy.
crazy.
They are crazy, huh? Does it
Oh,
blow your
yeah.
mind how crazy they are once you get famous?
Oh, yeah. You know,
And nobody believes you either.
Oh,
huh?
no, they don't believe you. And I used to hate celebrities, you know, because they're so snooty. And I'm like, what a... Now it's like, I'm thinking, am I going to have to be snooty now? You know? I don't want to be snooty, but I don't want to keep...
I think you better start being snooty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to learn to be snooty.
have to be
I think you
snooty.
do. You can't be nice to everybody because you don't know who they are.
No, I'm always getting in trouble for something.
Okay, here's a good one. Me or Anna Nicole? Who practiced white witchcraft on her first husband? Francine.
Both of you.
No, that was me.
I don't know about that.
Was that you too?
I'm kidding.
Well, you were
But if I
married
would have known about the witchcraft stuff, I probably would have.
because you were married when you were a teenager first.
Yeah, I got
right?
married when I was 17.
Is that where you got your son from that marriage?
Right.
17. So you're
17,
you're just barely 30 years old.
Right.
Look at the life you've had.
Oh, I've had 20 lives.
I'm so
like a
glad.
cat.
You know what? I'm so glad that you're cool and that you're sober and doing well.
Oh, me too.
Real glad
me
for
too.
you. Because you're a very nice person.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess it was a tie. That was a tie, and you know, so you'll both be getting a hot dog from my favorite restaurant, Pink's.
Thank you.
And stick around, we're taking a break.
This is, Rosanne. What am I, a Jewish poodle on the Sullivan Show? Why are you putting me on
Because we
there?
wanted you to be in between us so we can just stick our boobs in your face.
Where's your boyfriend?
Over there. He's
Fire! Just kidding.
But he's cool.
Listen, I'm not. I'm a grown man, but I'm going to have more turkey breasts on Thanksgiving than any man that ever lived. I need potatoes. I need potatoes. That was the craziest story.
Go ask my daddy.
No, I believe you, but I just have never I got scared. I was watching it, and all of a sudden, hi, how are you? Potatoes! I need potatoes! It's like some kind of psychotic, dysfunctional opera.
Should have saw my face.
But you both look great. How about me? I've had my problems. I've dropped about 25 dysfunctions the past couple of weeks.
Really? Oh, that's great. Are you on Prozac or something?
It's none of your business. It's none of your business. I don't need that Zoloft. Sounds like a Jewish uncle. Hi, Phil Zoloft. How you doing? I don't need any of that crap. I like to just be up and down. Life is up and down every
Isn't it?
day.
Oh,
You
yeah.
wake up, you can be depressed. Everyone says, I always thought I had to be content all the time. That's a lot of BS. You can
Really?
wake up, you get a bad phone call, then you put it down, you maybe say a prayer, you do this or that.
Scream
Or,
at a pillow.
as you said, I can go upstairs and be alone, as you told the entire country. But I have dropped, I would say in the last year about, I don't know, I would say that I only about 10 dysfunctions a day that bother me.
Really? That's
Yeah.
good. That's
I
good.
feel good. You know,
I think you're ready for marriage. If you-
this is like Dolby bosoms. I really, I'm getting like, I'm sweating. I'm not, and you guys, you're involved and everything, and I just, oh, God, this is the food. Food
Now
is
you're really
No, I have a
spitting on
cross addiction. I have a cross addiction with food.
And what?
And bosoms. If I see bosoms that I can't touch, I want to eat food.
Oh.
You know, that's, really.
Yeah.
Do you ever
But-
think about milk?
Huh? Boy, do I.
no.
In a big way. Potatoes! Mashed potatoes! Mashed potatoes! Johnny, where are you? Smash them, baby! That was the I love you for that story. I'm going to go out today, and I'm in the car. I'm going to go like...
How cool is it, though, that this great-looking guy comes over and just smashes it with his fist? Man, that is, like, so sexy.
Oh, it's...
Why do you think I still have him?
Oh, I'm so glad.
No, it's good criteria to marry somebody. I would take it. No, I mean, I'm sure he's a great guy, but I would take a net out in the, I need somebody who just for no reason says potatoes. And marry me. Let's go to Vegas. Woo, I've had a lot of problems. Celebrity really is insane. I want, it's just people don't understand that we're just human beings. That we go to bed depressed, we can cry, and then they don't think that we're just like nutty.
Yeah,
You know,
we're
and
all
they
out of our minds, or we wouldn't be doing this. Isn't that the truth?
No, that is.
Why would we want to be a target for, like, people's gestalt? Because we're crazy, right?
Yeah, no, of course we're crazy. I know, but I don't. She has the potato man. You have tattoos.
Yeah.
You have bosoms. I had implants.
You had implants?
I had hope implants. My sure gave me some hope implants.
Did it work?
No, but they stick it in your behind with like a flu shot, and you get hope for about 20, 25 minutes.
And
It's
then
like-
it goes
yeah,
away.
It's like a hope booster shot. I get it every couple of years, Because I don't feel that, I don't think you have to always be happy. I think
you don't always have to be happy. That's
no,
true.
and I don't think anyone out here could actually think they are. I don't
I
trust
think anyone
those
out
gurus,
here,
you know?
though, is they're probably happy, though.
Oh, no, I'm saying you could be happy, but maybe they go home and have a flat tire. They'll be pissed, I mean, isn't
How
that
many
fair?
people here are happy? That's nice.
All right. How many people here have diarrhea? You see? Now, you see, it can go either way. It
Yeah.
can go flip and flop, yin and yang. But I mean,
But you know what? I think the purpose of life, and here's a great place to end this before we go to commercial. Lift your tea glass. Let's pretend like it's Hanukkah.
Hanukkah with a lion sleeping with a cantaloupe. What, do people see this?
It's
Cheers to
cute.
your health and to your serenity.
And you know what? To everybody's being happy,
Right, and
because,
happy-
God wants us to be happy, doesn't he, Anna
He
Nicole?
sure does.
Right, and I'll be
Honey,
back
you
here
need to
next
work on that.
codependency day. That's how I feel.